Well, first squirrel of the day is down. Gray squirrel this time. Maybe just gotta go down into the thick stuff here to get him. Alright, let's go get him. I heard him fighting with another squirrel, and that's what gave away his position. Oh. Briars. Into the thick stuff. Now let's see where he's at. I seen him drop out of the tree, so he should be here somewhere. There he lays. Yeah, he's done. He was fighting, but I'm presuming it was another squirrel. I could hear him running up and down this tree. I couldn't get a good look at him, but there he lays. There he is. Nice one. Look how thick it is in here. There he is. Nice big one. Nice big gray squirrel. See the way their faces get real brown? I think that's from eating the walnuts. See how stained it is? That's a good size one. That's a good size one. Alright, let's look for another one. Well, a little further on down the trail, and we have squirrel number 2. Just gotta keep an eye on where it is, because it dropped into some heavy cover. Okay, let's go get it. That was a pretty decent shot. About 35 yards. They're so hard to see. Here we go. Dropped it. One shot. Nice one. Another gray squirrel. Male this time. Last one was female. There it is. See, this one doesn't have the staining on its face that the other one did. I guess it depends on what they're eating. Mini rabbit. Some people call them tree rats. That's okay, I don't mind eating rat. I was using, I try to use big shot when I shoot squirrels. Number 6 and number 4 or number 5. That way if you get a couple of pellets into the meat, you know, they're easy to find and easy to pick out. Also, squirrels are a lot tougher than people give them credit for. So to put it down and anchor it with one good shot, try and use as heavy a pellet as you can. I also use express loads. These are Remington, number 4, 1 1/4 ounce, 3 3/4 dram of powder with high brass. So this can, you know, put the smackdown on them pretty good. You always want a humane kill. All right, that's squirrel number 2 for today. Let's go on a little bit more. I do use a 22 for squirrel hunting as well, but I'll wait till later in the season for that when I can shoot much further. But when you're shooting and stuff like this, I'm gonna give you a quick pan here. I'll go this way. You are wasting your time shooting in here with a 22, because if it hits one of these little branches, it ain't never going to make it to that squirrel. So shotgun is a better choice for this when you're shooting thick brush. Also, I don't like taking shots in the air with a 22. There's houses around here in all directions. Even, I mean, there's not you know, a lot of housing. There's farmhouses, and you've got the occasional, you know, little small town and stuff. But if you miss with that 22 and you don't have a solid backdrop, that bullet's going to go a mile before it comes down. So not real crazy about taking aerial shots in, you know, with a rifle, even a 22. Shotgun is much safer. You know, 100 yards, the pellets are done. You always got to watch your, know your backdrop. Same when you're shooting at big game. You don't want to shoot at big game on the crest of a hill. And, something bad happens to that bullet. You have no control over that bullet once it's gone. So you always got to be mindful of safety. I'm listening for more squirrels. Occasionally I get red squirrels in here too. There are big pine trees. Haven't seen one yet today. There are chipmunks everywhere. Alright, let's go see if we can find another one. Alright, look what I found here while I was squirrel hunting. Big old buck rub. Tore that up pretty good. Man, it is thick cover in here, but there is a trail that goes down through this cover. You can see what I'm in here, look at it. But there is like I said, there is a trail that works down the center of it. At the top of the hill here, I found a bunch of scrapes in a nut orchard. It's a beech nut orchard that I think the Wild Turkey Federation planted it a few years ago, and now the trees are all mature and they're all dropping mass nuts, and man, it is a carpet of nuts up there. But a lot of them are gone. But man, I found buck droppings, I found doe droppings, I found nice 4 or 5 scrapes in there that are in a reasonable close area. The only trouble is there is nowhere to put a tree stand. You'd have to get him when he's coming in or out, or try to hunt from a ground blind. Alright, let's go see what else we can find. Well, that's going to do it for our squirrel hunt today. We got 2, I missed 2. I seen a couple more that I couldn't get a shot at. They're pretty tough to hit when they're on the run. If they see you, they're gone. These are not like squirrels that live in your yard where, they're coming up to feeders and stuff. These squirrels are pretty freaking cagey. Alright, time to go home and get these squirrels prepped for the frying pan.